we think, to spend that time getting in other things in our thoughts and in our minds so that we can change it, so that we can watch the words that we say out of our mouths. So basically, if we look at Proverbs 18:21, which says the tongue has the power of life and death. The words we speak can either build someone up or tear somebody down. And that's why it's so important to ask ourselves, why do I want to say something negative about that person? What is it about me that I don't feel good about myself that I would want to just say something negative about somebody else? Instead of us pausing and taking the time to pray for that individual, we say negative things about that individual. Well, maybe you might say that person deserves that, but really do they? Because people can only give you what they know how to give you. So that's why we should step outside of ourselves and have compassion and have understanding from that person, whatever that negative behavior that person is demonstrating. Because, see, if we are where we are, because we got to realize we've been where they were at one point in time in life. And now we should be able to have that compassion and that understanding, because we realize that anytime that we're speaking negative of anyone, we're not being Christ-like. And we're not moving in our spiritual walk with him. And if we're not moving in our spiritual walk with him, that means we don't have no peace. That means that we're operating in this flesh instead of in the spirit. And then also, let's talk about what gossiping does to an individual. Gossiping not only affects you by not allowing you to have the relationship in God that you deserve to have, causing you to be snagged in your faith, causing you to operate in an area that is not going to require, that cannot allow you to see any true knowledge, which true knowledge, as the word of God says, if my people which are called by my name would humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will heal their lands. When he said heal their lands, he's talking about your thoughts. He's talking about your relationships. He's talking about all things that would help you to see life clear and purity, to see life from a point of view where your spirit is whole, where your spirit is seeing light instead of darkness, where he started to allow you to operate in truth. Whereas once you was operating in darkness, now you're operating in truth. Okay? So we have to be mindful of our hearts. And then, like I said, when we gossip about one another, we destroy relationships. And we destroy those relationships because we don't know truth ourselves. Because if we knew truth ourselves, there is no way possible that we can put our mouths on someone else. Because we have to have compassion for people. Because they are only doing the best that they know how to do.